What's up, everybody? Today I want to talk about Eddie Van Halen and that iconic first Van Halen album, specifically the guitar solo in the song Ain't Talkin' About Love. If you're anything like me, this is probably the song you think of when you think of David Lee Roth era Van Halen and the Brown sound, and it's kind of interesting in the respect that this is clearly a worked out solo, whereas a bunch of the other solos on that particular record really sound off the cuff. His tone on this has been dissected to death, the production, you know, where the guitars are panned, where the reverb's panned, what they did with the backing vocals. You can go and read and listen to all that kind of stuff elsewhere, but I want to talk about the fact that this solo is really unique because Eddie not only plays the solo on guitar, he doubled it with a sitar. Now, not a real Indian sitar, I'm talking about something like a Dan Electro or Jerry Jones sitar, of which I have sitting right here. This is a modern Dan Electro reissue. It's so gaudy, so iconic. Look at this thing. You've got 3 lipstick style pickups, a 6-string guitar with a mute bridge, and you've got a bunch of drone strings on here. And this is really the difference between how the song sounds when you just play it on your own on guitar. You know, if you're like me and it was one of the first solos you ever learned and you sat there and you're going... I've got a lot of fond memories associated with learning that particular guitar solo, but when you go and listen to one channel, you hear Eddie's typical guitar solo, but on the other channel, there is this sneaky overdub where he has played it on, like I said, probably a Dan Electro sitar, the really clanky, muted strings, they're kind of bad intonation and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to plug that in and just play a little bit for you guys so you can hear what the sitar sounds like, and then we're going to have a listen to both the guitar solo on its own and the guitar solo doubled with the sitar in the context of a mix. On its own, this thing sounds pretty ridiculous with this type of tone. Like really weird, but it does imbue this really wonderful, wide, shimmery kind of effect. Let's hear it in a mix. It's not a tone recreation, it's more about how something which on its own kind of sounds like a piece of junk with this sort of tone can really add a fresh sounding element and make a part pop in a mix. You know, Eddie could have easily just played that guitar solo on his main guitar and it would have sounded fantastic, but I'm sure now that you've heard this particular part, you'll never want to hear it another way again. So that's just a fun little morsel of information there, which I guess probably just adds to the mythology of that iconic Van Halen first album. Let me know what you think of those tones and that kind of combination of an electric guitar and a sitar in the comments. And if you guys want to see more videos like this, as always, let me know. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the little video, and I'll see you guys next time.